Hello Cancer, welcome to your weekly tarot reading for February the 14th to the 20th. Let's get started. Let's begin and see what messages we have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising as they make their way through their week, keeping in mind that there is a full moon in Leo on the 16th. There will be a reading for that as well. Okay, Cancer, let's see. What are the major themes here? Conflict and chaos, card 33. Okay, and time for a nap. Okay, so let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Thinker. Okay, so Cancer, it looks like you are, oh, and that's 44. You've got 33 and 44, two master numbers. Okay, Master Healer. Very interesting. Healing through conflict and chaos. Yes. It's almost like, yeah, you're being guided here to rest, to put something to rest. Put something to rest. It's, I feel like you've been thinking about this endlessly. You keep thinking about thinking. It's time to put this to rest because this is a chaotic situation. It may be conflicting, there may be conflict around you, but it feels like, I'm wondering what, oh, this is interesting. I feel like this is building towards something for you, but that it's almost, I'm almost getting the feeling like you've done what you can do. Now it's not up, the rest isn't up to you, which is why I feel like you're getting the take the nap card, because I feel like you've already done everything you needed to do. It was very chaotic. There may have been some conflict. You spent a lot of time thinking about this. There's the World card. It kind of fell out in reverse. And I feel like that's it. You've done everything you can. The rest is up to the universe. Like the rest is up to the divine. You've sort of done everything you can with this chaos and conflict situation. There's the Four of Pentacles. I feel like this was a situation where it was really hard to let go. It was really hard to trust. It was really hard to let go and let in. I feel like there was a lot of boundaries here around you, and that it's interesting. Seeing the World in reverse makes me think that, you have reached the end of a cycle, but have you been able to let it go so that you can start something new? See the Ace of Rods. You may be hanging on to the chaos, and that's why you're being guided here to just let go, take a nap, let this rest. You know what I mean? Like it's time to put it to rest. You need to let it go. This cycle is finished. I wonder if Cancer is having a hard time letting go of something because in your mind it's not done yet. Oh, interesting. I think it is done here though, Cancer. I think you're on your way to something brand new. You've wrapped up this cycle, but you just haven't let go of it yet. That's okay. I mean, sometimes, it's hard to let go of things when it's really transformative. Oh boy. Okay. Interesting. This is brand new stuff coming in for you here. Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, all flipped over in my hands as well. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. Can't remember who just got this card as well. So you're really being guided to sort of be mindful of your day to day, like to really stay present, stay in the now, be motivated, make efforts, do the work that's necessary to let this go. Yeah, it's time to let this go. It's finished. Now, I'm curious about the conflict and chaos, though. I wonder what exactly was in conflict. Maybe it's the idea that this is over and you're hanging on, and that is creating a conflict. But there's also transformation here, right? And so it's almost like you're being guided to let this happen, to sort of take your hands off the wheel, right? Like, he's hanging on really tight. He's hanging on really tight because he doesn't believe that there's something to come after this. Sorry, the lighting in the camera always changes with this card. There we go. So Four of Pentacles is hanging on way too tight when it's time to let go. And there's transformation here. So perhaps it's really an important message for you to take a nap because the divine wants you to surrender. You're being guided to surrender this process, this timeline, whatever. Yeah, it's finished. We see the 10 of Cups in reverse here. to clarify the world in reverse. So this is an emotionally charged time. Like it's definitely emotionally charged. And I can't help but think that as this situation sort of was wrapping up, it didn't wrap up the way you expected, which is I think maybe also why you're hanging on like so tightly to it. You don't want to let go of this. Yeah, you don't want to let go. This is on your mind, and physically you don't want to let go of this. It's almost like you think that's it. Well, if this is over, I guess I'm going to be, and I'm saying this because it's 10 of Cups, that I guess I'm going to be alone forever. It almost feels like something has come to its natural conclusion and you just haven't been able to let it go. And maybe there was a big, like, you're sort of fighting to keep this going with conflict and chaos instead of just letting it go. Yeah, okay. Yes. So something did come to an end here that you're not really wanting to let go of because it didn't seem fair. It didn't seem fair that it ended. And I actually have a feeling that maybe you're feeling like you want to have a conflict. You want to you want to have a conflict with this person. It's like you're not done talking about this. You're not done expressing yourself about this. And the Queen of Wands in reverse is not someone I would want to meddle with, to be honest, because that's sort of an energy of like feeling jaded and jilted and feeling like you were screwed around with a little bit. So I feel like, it's interesting seeing the Four of Wands in reverse. There's a lack of inner peace here with this. You're not at peace with this. You're not at peace with how this ended. You're not at peace with it ending. You almost feel like you're like, I let's talk about this, but in a way where it's almost like you're like, bring it. Like you want to have a little bit of a fight about this, Cancer. It's interesting. You're hanging on so tight to something that just needs you to let go and to let it be put to rest. But I feel like that's where you're at here. You're at a place where it's like you're being guided to just let this go and put it to rest and adopt a more sort of peaceful attitude instead of an attitude that's like, this isn't finished until I say it's finished. You know what I mean? That's kind of how it feels. Don't shoot the messenger. Conflict and chaos seems to be the name of the game right now. And there you are, sort of thinking. But you know what? I can't help but think this is a building block moment. This is a moment where you're laying the foundation for something new. Something new. Something is coming in as an exchange here. Look, happy. This is a brand new beginning, and it's like a spiritual initiation beginning, and it's leading to a transformation. So although it may feel like what you're hanging on to you can't live without, I don't think that's the case. Again, don't shoot the messenger. But it does seem like there is something new here and a transformation, and that this needs to just be let go. This needs to just be seen as, an ending that was necessary. And that it wouldn't have brought you emotional fulfillment in the long run anyway. You know what I mean? Ace of, that's too many. Those are great cards, but that's way too many. Let's clarify the Ace of Rods here. Ace of Rods, thank you. Perfect. Sun in reverse. Yeah, you don't see this beautiful new beginning. You're feeling a little pessimistic about new beginnings in general right now. So you may have clicked off already. I hope not. But it really seems like you're looking at things as, pessimistically. You're not feeling optimistic about new beginnings. You're not feeling optimistic, I dare say, about much right now, Cancer. I feel like the sun is out and it's shining and prosperous and bright, and you're like not seeing it. And the sun in reverse is more about the person looking at the sun than the sun themselves. This is a very powerful energy that you're not seeing. And maybe it's because you're overcome with thought. Maybe it's because you're too focused on having a fight about this situation that ended because you're not satisfied with it being over. I feel like that's why we're seeing take a nap. Like, just surrender. Surrender. The ultimate form of surrender is to take a nap and to just surrender to the divine Surrender to the divine. Let this get cleared out and transformed. That Death card is being clarified by the King of Wands. So that's a time where it's like you'll be able to, if once you allow this transformation to happen, you'll be able to sort of see things connecting. But I feel like, you know, getting there is where you are right now. But once things shift, I think you're going to be like, oh, okay, now I see why this was all necessary. But it's one, yeah, Ace of Wands, there it is again. Once this all shifts, I think you're going to see why this was all necessary. But right now, it does not feel great. And that's why you're seeing the Knight of Pentacles wanting you to be determined and to persevere, because this is going to be a brand new start, and one that is, I feel, divinely guided. So let's see, to close your reading here, Cancer, what are the guiding final messages? We're going to use the Crystal Angel Oracle deck here for final guidance for Cancer. It says life lessons. Absolutely. You can break free from recurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and the blessings they contain. This is a situation sort of like Libra's reading. Maybe you have, or was it Libra? No, it was Gemini. It was Gemini. Gemini had a similar sort of tale of, you know, it being a blessing in disguise. This situation that you're not letting go of needs to just, you need to sort of figure out the life lesson about it and then let it go. Put it to rest after you have reflected on the lesson, and then move forward, because you're off to something beautifully new and beginning here. Look at this. Bottom of the deck says natural beauty and authenticity. Be yourself as God made you, naturally attractive and lovable on the inside and out. I wonder if that's an important message for one or two of you, because whatever ended here had you convinced that you were no good, right? And that you weren't a natural beauty in your authenticity. Perhaps you're fighting with someone, you know, I can't help it. I feel like you're still trying to convince someone of your point, when really, as long as you see your worth, that's all that matters. That's all that matters, my dear Cancer. That's all that matters. But you're really being guided to just let this go, right? Allow the conflict and chaos to teach you the life lesson, but then it's time to put it to rest and surrender, because you're perfect just the way you are. You are a natural beauty in your authenticity. God made you this way just right. And if someone can't see your value and your worth and your beauty when you're authentic, then that is not your failing, okay? You're moving on here. Let it happen. I'm going to leave it at that for you. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading today, Cancer. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share this video if it's resonated with you and you'd like to see more. We'll see you all again very soon for another reading. Sending you so much love and light.